This September, things are changing in a big way. iPhone 18 Pro, iPhone 18 Pro Max, and iPhone Ultra. Those will be your only options. Anything else comes later. iPhone Ultra is the premium iPhone for the year, and regardless of rumors speculating that it won't be ready in time for September or even this year, behind the scenes, the schedule doesn't look quite as rocky. The crease depth on this foldable iPhone is looking to be somewhere around 0.15 millimeters. That doesn't sound like they've defeated science to me, but it is impressive. So impressive is that liquid metal hinge design. Durable, functional, but most importantly, exactly what's contributing to the illusion of no crease. The hinge is said to be using 3D printed parts to make this all possible. 3D printed components for iPhone Air parts and Apple Watch cases, so not new, but impressive. Something that has changed since we last chatted about this foldable monstrosity is in the camera department. On the back, expect a main lens and an ultra-wide lens, both at 48 megapixels. No telephoto here though, because where would you put it? Of course, a front-facing camera on the outside of the phone, like when it's folded and looks like a phone. Where things have changed, though, perhaps, the camera that you'll find on the inside of the display once the device is open, you might not find at all. Apple has versions of this thing where the camera is behind the display and not immediately done with impressive yet. The most impressive feature is still to come after today. While we're talking impressive, Apple is doing some trickery with the battery inside this thing. Even though the device itself is stupidly thin, they've also reduced the size of the display driver, and less display means more battery. They're physically able to stuff more battery in there, and Apple plans to ship using some high-density battery cells. Expect something around the 5800 near the battery. I guess it's important to tell you that it will ship with 12 gigabytes of RAM and the new A20 Pro chip. Also, the new C2 modem made in-house by Apple, which greatly aids in efficiency to save battery life. When it's closed, expect something like 9.5 millimeters when folded up, but unfolded, we could be looking at a 4.5 millimeter thin phone. Though that thin means that iPhone Ultra will not have Face ID. You see, Face ID takes up more space inside an iPhone than I think you realize. And so, for the first time in a long time, Touch ID will be present on an iPhone.